Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
5-6. Ready?
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. Check, pin.
Another carry for Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
6, mega, down. 10 black.
Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Right, next couple. Here we go. Set. Ready?
Robinson on the inside give. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Let's go now. Black, 95. White. Hut.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's good for a 1st down on the completion by the Nebraska rookie.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity.
Here we go.
Man, did he make an impact play.
45. White. Hut.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the double.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
They give to Algier from the gun. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Come on, set. Blue, 32, set.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Ready. Set.
Back now, pressure coming. Cut near the goal line. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
Let's go. 52 points. Zone.
Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Bass set to kick
Bass
off.
now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over first and 10. They're on 26-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go. Let's go.
A second down run by Pacheco. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready.
Running right, it's Irving. Cut back now to the sideline. Along the right sideline, there's space. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Let's go now.
Turn up.
Black 40. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. Ford Flowers, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. Got his job well done. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving is able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. The 30. Hits the 20. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cut 19. Cut the 60.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways.
Ready up.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. That's Laporta again. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
A big game on the play brings up 2nd and goal to go.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready, ready.
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Let's go.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Black, 95.
Looking to throw again on second down. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 52 blue, claws red. Set.
Pass play now. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
3rd down give to Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the
10
house.
cycles. Let's go. 10 black. Hut.
Here's Algier on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Black 40. Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red 38. Set, go.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
45, white. Check, hut.
Back on 2nd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, play action. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it again. Catch made over the middle. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
60 Bobcat.
They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's Pacheco on third. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to the well again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Go.
Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Yes.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Black set.
Staying with Robinson. He's out in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Block 40. Ready.
Working on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Set. Go.
Here's a give to Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hauled in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Trouble. Ready.
Now we're on with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Falcons tie this game at 21.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther 11.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. They'll throw it here on first. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Looking in the air here. Hits his running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Back to throw now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Takes the second down snap. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. They send a man in motion. Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Go.
They are throwing it again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
This is Irving on second. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. And Kiluvu there for the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league can become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On the give, this is Irving. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
At the 43-yard line, a gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Throwing off the play fake. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking with fullback now. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
19, Charger, 19.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He cuts it back right. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going deep. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Yellow, ready?
Back to the air they go on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
43 rounds. Come on, set. Black, 95. Set, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk, 7.
Putting a receiver in motion. Pass play on first and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucks have the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on second and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down, give to Irving. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And a first down.
From the red zone on first. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, ready?
Again to throw on second. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Go!
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running for it, here's Irving. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front.
Off to the races, middle of the field. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Falcons 31, Buccaneers 28.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now.
This time it's a passing play. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready? 18, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Johnston. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60.
And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 31.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. Get some space around midfield. He takes a hop, and the ball comes out.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball would bounce. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Set, ready. Set, hut.
Here's a throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Down. Set, go.
Algier running behind center. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. Yellow 40. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18.
He's going to throw this one. He rolls to his right. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
70, hot 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
42. Falcons, 34.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Beginning on the ground with Algier. He dodged the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
22, here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 50, green, set.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 3rd down.
Ready
Brings
up.
up 3rd down and 7.
Down. Needle, 52, blue. Set.
Back to throw it. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trail by 8.
On the ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Drill, 52. Tighten up. Come on, set, ready.
Now a handoff to Algier. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Ready, set.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
17-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
42. Falcons 40.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready, right?
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.